Hi YouTube, this is Lee from Uniquely Trained. I'm showing you what I eat. Nom nom nom. So I just thought I'd quickly show you what I eat in a typical day. So today I've had 2 rashers of bacon. I've had 2 sausages, 1 egg, all fried in butter. I've had peppers, some yellow pepper just chopped up. I've had some kale with that, handful of kale, again fried, all fried in the same pan, and some mushrooms as well. I'm sorry I didn't get a video or a picture. In fact, I've got a picture.
A few moments later.
So there we go. I took that earlier on Snapchat. I don't have a Snapchat available for everybody yet, so I will get that sorted, I'm sorry. So that's what I had for breakfast. I had a cup of tea with that. I've had 250 ml of orange juice. I've packed up my lunch for today, and I've also got with it 4 little cubes of flapjack, but one of them's for my friend at work as well. But I've just got a box of these yesterday. Not every day, I don't have that every day, and actually I prefer to hand make my flapjack because I put less sugar in it. I have a no sugar recipe for flapjack, which I will put on here soon. So here's what I'm having for lunch. Zooming in so you can see the feast that I have for today. So this is actually this is a fishing tackle box. You can use craft boxes as well, but if you're like me, I get so bored with food, and if I'm eating a sandwich, I'm like, this is not fulfilling, it's not. I just find it boring. So I like tapas style, because then I can just be like, I'm bored of eating this bit now, and I'll move on. Yes, I'm very distracted easily. So I have some hummus in there, some carrots, carrots, cucumber, some feta cheese, some cranberries, some coconut. I have roasted the coconut before, and then I've got all sorts of like different meats like Italian ham and stuff like that. So that's what I have for my lunch. One thing that I've not done yet, and I will show you now, but I'm going to take a juice today just to try and get my vitamins up. As you can hear, I've still got a cold. This has been going on for so long now, it's irritating me. I'm going to have a pint of water. I typically have 1 litre of water a day. Here's one I made earlier. So this is a litre of water. So I will fill that up in the morning, pop it in the fridge, and then just try and drink that all day. And I used to hate drinking water. I used to try and put lemons in it, watermelon, grapes, anything that I could put in it, sugar-free cordials. But actually, the more I drank it, the better it was. Like, I enjoyed it more. And actually, I feel a lot better for having more water. Obviously, I need to drink more than that. You should be drinking 2.5 of these a day. But I'm still trying to increase it. At one point, I was having 2 or 3 coffees a day, about 5 cups of tea, and then a little bit of water. So actually, now that I'm doing this and I'm having 1 coffee a day, in fact yesterday I didn't even have 1 coffee, I think I'm doing a bit better than what I normally do. Just wanted to add a little note. There's people watching this thinking, bacon, sausage, butter, oh my life, that's so high in fat. But actually, I'm such a big advocate for fat. Fat has a lot more roles for the body than what carbohydrate does, and you still get your energy from your fat, from your protein. And again, I'm still having carbohydrates. It's just that I changed the percentage of my macronutrients, which is fat, carbohydrate, protein. I'm going to do a whole another video on why fat is so much better. Maybe look into high fat, low carb diets and stuff like that. Again, I'm not massively into keto diets, which is a high fat, low carb diet. That's where you have like 5% carbohydrate, whereas I just move it around a little bit with my percentages because I am very active and I need carbohydrates for the power to teach some of my classes, especially spinning and trampolining. But no, fat is good for you, do not worry. The fat that is bad for you is trans fats, which is like your fat chips and stuff like that, and McDonald's, so we don't do that sort of thing. And also I just wanted to let you know that I don't always have a massive fry up for breakfast. That's just what I've eaten today. Normally I would have some porridge made from oats. I do have whole milk, again, because it's better for fat. There's less sugar in it. I'm trying not to have as much sugar, she says. I do love Coca-Cola. I will probably have a can of Coke today, but I'm trying to have that instead of a coffee, but even though they're pretty much the same, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out whether to have a coffee or a can of Coke today. It's one or the other. I love coffee, but I'm trying to wean off of it because actually it is a drug. But anyway, so with my porridge, I tend to have, so I made this yesterday. It's sesame seeds, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and I fry them dry for a couple of minutes, toast them a bit, and then add some honey, and it goes all crispy like. So as you can see, they're rock hard because of the honey where it's set. But what I will do is scrape that off and sprinkle that on my honey, on my porridge, with a little bit more honey if I want. I will also add some dried fruit, so maybe cranberries or raisins. I will put a bit of coconut in if I toast it with that. So I tend to have that in the morning if I'm in a quick, I need to get out ready fast. With the porridge, I can just do it for like 3 minutes in the microwave. I've already made up the toppings, just put it on the top and it's done. Whereas obviously with a fry up, I had a longer morning this morning, so on my longer mornings, that's when I tend to have a bigger breakfast, as I'll have less time to eat later on. So I just work my food around my day really. So just a little note for you there. Okay, so the juice that I mentioned, I'm going to make that now. So using a juice machine, this is going to get noisy. So I'm going to put 2 beetroots in. So I've just chopped it in half, just took the end off. I'm going to put some ginger in, 6 apples, I've just taken the stalk out, half a cucumber, a full lemon, but I've taken the rind off, just chopped the rind off, and basically just whack it all together. Yay! So there we go, there's beetroot and apple juice, and there's enough there for me to have a drink, and tomorrow I can have that and the day after. So there's 600 millilitres there, so probably about a litre's worth of beetroot juice, so you could split that over 3 days. Here we go. That's nice. You can taste the beetroot, but the apples gives it a sweeter taste, so it's very nice and very high in magnesium and vitamin B. Now for my tea tonight, I've popped it in a slow cooker, or a crock pot if you're American. So I have a look at this. This is a bolognese, or it will be. So there's mince, carrot, onion, basil, a tin of tomatoes, some beef stock, salt, pepper. Oh, I've not put any garlic in. So yeah, I'm going to leave that, and I start work soon. When I get back tonight, that will be lovely and cooked and juicy, and oh, it smells really nice. And what I will have with that, I will get some courgette, and using a mandarin, or you can use a spiralizer, I will make my own courgette. I try not to have many carbs, I don't know if you've noticed, so I don't eat bread. If I do, it's a very rare occasion, and again, if I do, it's fresh bread. So if I buy it from the shop, it will be like a loaf, like a proper tiger bread or something like that, because I find that with sliced bread, it's just chemicals really. There's a lot of preservatives in it, and it just isn't as natural. I think anything that stays fresh for 7 days or longer, when you make bread after 2 days it goes a bit stale. Something's not quite right there, and I believe it really just messes with my stomach quite a lot. So I try not to have bread. If I have carbohydrates like pasta or rice, I will go for brown versions where I can. And again, I try not to have them late at night. I try to have them earlier on in the day so that my body can adjust it, really. Sorry, I've just noticed that you're on the side. Sorry. And I like to have quinoa or cauliflower rice instead. So I'm always trying alternatives than having carbohydrates like that. So I do have carbohydrates, it's just in the form of vegetables instead. The guinea pig eats healthy too. Hey, Ralph. Do you not want this as well? Should you put it in your bowl? Oh, is that nice, Ralph? Back home from work, I didn't actually eat my dinner. I had the flapjack, I had a cup of coffee, and that was it. But I'm just about to eat my tea. Look at that. So courgette and bolognese. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on it. I've drank a full bottle of this. This is actually a refill, so I'm going to try and drink another one. I'm going to try and finish this tonight. So that's all I've eaten today. I think we're going to have some mulled wine tonight as well as we put the Christmas tree up. Yay! La 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 la. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.